Good afternoon, good evening, early evening. We're live from Lindenwood University in St. Charles, Missouri. This is the Class 5 state quarterfinals where the CBC cadets are taking on the Mehlville Panthers in Class 5 championship basketball. We are having a wonderful, wonderful evening here already. Just giving you some sideline shots here of what's going on with everybody. Ray Halbrook along with Joe Hamilton and Scott Lotta today. Scott will have the call for us today, and we're just having a blast here. We've been here, seen a few games beforehand, and some interesting girls games. Jeff City took out Hazelwood West, I believe it was, and Francis Howell North moved on boys. So Francis Howell will probably be playing the winner of this game.
So is this a quarterfinal game?
This is a quarterfinal game.
Okay.
After this game, winner goes on to Springfield, Missouri to play out at Missouri State, and they'll, no matter what, they get to play two games no matter what. If you lose that first game, you play in a third place game, but if you win, you play for the championship.
I think they'd rather play for the championship.
I think so too.
Agree.
I think so too.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the fourth time that CBC has been in the quarters since 2014?
I do not have that stat.
That's what it said on the interweb, so I'm going to go with it.
Well, there you go. Okay. There's Scott. There's Joe. Come on over here. We're all here. We are courtside today. Ray Halbrook, Scott Lotta. And let me get your official names with faces here real quick. Get rid of that guy real quick here. There we go. Hey, we're all right here. We got them all right.
It's like it was coordinated beforehand.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So interesting game. Both teams come in very evenly matched as far as record. They come in with some big guns, some big names, some big boys. And
some tall people.
Yeah, some tall people. So we're looking at going over here. We're going to start with the CBC cadets, get them out of the way because CBC's upstairs. They're doing their own thing for their own school, and that's a good thing. Hey, we love the CBC folks, but we're here to help Mehlville, correct?
Yeah,
there we go. Okay.
I'm neutral.
He's new. You have to be neutral. Okay, there he is. Okay.
Gotta be professional.
All right. So CBC is led by Caleb Love, 18.5 points. Ari Jackson, 10.5 points. Joshua Wallace, 12.8 points. And Jackson Andrews, 7.4 points. Not too shabby for some boys that can put some points up. Pretty decent from the stripe also. And defensively, you're looking at quite a few blocks out of Joshua Wallace. He's got 43 blocks. He averages almost 2 blocks a game. And lots and lots of rebounds. Also, 188 rebounds, 6.5 points a game. So not too bad for Mr. Wallace for CBC. For the Mehlville Panthers, let me get my paper here real quick.
In the light and green corner.
In the light and green corner. The big four, I would say, because 4 double digits. You have Davion Bradford averaging 16.6 points a game. Dylan Branson, 15.8. Lamonte Doughty, 14.4, and King Waller, which I'm loving, gonna love calling his name tonight. King Waller, 11.8 points a game, and that ain't too shabby for their big four there. Pretty decent from the free throw stripe. They all over almost 60%, and defensively, rebounds 11.4 rebounds a game for Damian Bradford, 7.7 out of Lamonte Doughty. And it looks like about 4 out of Jaron Pruitt. So I'm going to bring it over here to you before I do that block. 72 blocks, almost 3 blocks a game for Bradford.
Ray loves the blocks.
I love giving those block stats. So real quick, Joe from the Mehlville area and covers a lot of the Mehlville school. Give us a prediction on what it's going to take for Mehlville to be successful today.
Containing Davion's going to be a big thing for CBC. I will say that because if any of you remember, he used to play with CBC, and I don't know how it's going to go today.
Right.
Also, another guy to watch, you brought up the court 4, Jaron Pruitt is a good shooter.
Right.
So this guy, if these guys are on, they can be dangerous. But the thing is, it's still CBC. You have to respect that.
Absolutely.
They're not. They haven't won 20 plus games for no reason.
Right.
As you said, Caleb Love, unbelievable. All of these guys that CBC, all these guys that Mehlville have, I think it's pretty evenly matched. Scott, I want to go to you real quick. What do you think? Is it evenly matched as I'm thinking it is?
If I had to pick just based on, there was no common opponent, so I was kind of looking at it, I was like, just from a experience factor, I think CBC has a slight advantage. They've got a slightly deeper bench and a little bit more experience with more upperclassmen, where it looks like Mehlville has some underclassmen that they're going to rely on for some important minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be important to see what Mehlville does with those minutes too. Who they put in, who they substitute. One guy you want to watch also is Max Roberts. The guy comes in, they don't call on him much, but when they do, he does everything for the Panthers that the Panthers tell him to.
That's great.
And then I think also another thing, you brought up obviously Davian Bradford, you know, the CBC ties, moved away, came back, now going to Mehlville. You know, obviously, you know, it's like, hey, I'm playing for my squad, but if he gets into any sort of foul trouble, that could be really problematic for them.
Yep, I agree.
For the starting lineups here, for the visiting CBC cadets, number 0, Jackson Andrews.
Isn't this a neutral site?
This is a neutral site, yeah, but CBC is considered the visiting team because...
I smell what you're stepping in.
Okay, yeah, there you go, okay. So, number 0, Jackson Andrews, let me start all over with that. 6'2" senior guard. Number 1, Robert Martin, a 5'7" sophomore guard. Number 2, Caleb Love, a 6'3" junior forward. Number 23, Joshua Wallace, a 6'7" senior center. And number 31, Ari Jackson, a 6'3" senior forward. They're coached by Justin Tatum. We're familiar with that last name. For the Mehlville Panthers, number 5, Jaron Pruitt, a 5'9" senior guard. Number 22, King Waller, a 6'1" junior guard. I love that name. Number 24, Davion Bradford, a 7-foot junior center. Our first 7-footer of all time on Livestream STL. 32, Dylan Branson, a 6'4" junior forward. And number 35, Lamonte Doherty, a 6'7" junior forward. And they're coached by Andy Geatley. I wanted to make sure I got that correct. Is that right there, Joe?
Yep.
Geatley. Do us a favor while you're waiting. We're just a couple minutes away from the tip-off. And if you could just do this for us, it's a huge favor. Like and share the stream for us. We really appreciate that. Make sure you follow us also. You can follow us over at Livestream STL, maybe after the game. Make sure you follow us so the next games that come up, you can actually be notified and get your notifications on. And our next game actually is a baseball game live from DeSoto, and I'm going to pre-preface that. Our first baseball game, and it's the Mehlville Panthers.
Yeah,
Mehlville is going to be taking on DeSoto out at DeSoto Wednesday, March 27th at 4:30. Big Joe's going to have the call, I think, with Mr.
Jeff Whitener.
Mr. Jeff Whitener. We appreciate that. So make sure you like and share and follow us, and you'll be notified when that game is. Lots of folks on the Facebook waves. We appreciate it. Jordan Duncan, Paulette Barber, Go Panthers, Glenn Munford, Art Rollins, Andre Moore Sr.
Andre Moore Sr. of the Who's to Blame podcast.
That's right. There it is. That's right. That's right. All right. We are just about ready for starting lineups.
Wow. That's a lot of jumping.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Speaking of jumping, did you see Bradford out there getting a rebound, sky floating above the rim?
Yeah, no doubt. Whew. Good stuff.
I'd say a couple of jams tonight.
Right on.
Yeah. I think on both sides too.
I'm okay with that. I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
think we're going to go down to our PA announcer here.
National anthem time?
I believe so.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Highland Arena on the campus of Lindenwood University for tonight's Missouri State High School Activities Association quarterfinal basketball contest. Fans are reminded that the purpose of this contest is to promote the educational mission of these two schools, do your part by representing your community and school in a positive fashion, and displaying good sportsmanship towards officials, players, coaches, and other fans during the game. Respect those sitting around you at all times, and enjoy tonight's contest. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem. Now let's meet tonight's participants. Our visiting team tonight will be the CBC Cadets. Our home team tonight will be the Mehlville Panthers. And now let's meet the starters. For CBC number 2, Caleb Love. For Mehlville number 2, Matt Roberts. For Mehlville number 22, King Waller. For CBC number 23, Josh Wallace. For Mehlville number 24, Davion Bradford. For CBC number 31, Ari Jackson. For Mehlville number 32, Dylan Branson. For CBC number 35, Mike West. For Mehlville number 35, Lamante Daughtery. Head coach for the Cadets is Justin Tatum. And the head coach for the Panthers is Andy Eatley.
All right, folks. We are just seconds away from the tip-off. Scott Lotta, you have the call.
All right. There is a lot of excitement and energy in the building. All right. And here come the Panthers. Looks like they're going to be going, the Panthers are going to be going from our left to right. Then that means the Cadets are going from our right to left. Bradford to jump. Wins the tip. Controlled by the Panthers. Across the half court. Motion offense, long three. No good. And put back. Just like that.
Nice start for the Panthers here.
Is that Daughtry?
Yep.
All right, left-hand dribble bringing it up here for CBC. Picks up his dribble. Looks like Love's going to handle the ball quite a bit here for the Cadets, I would assume. Entry pass. Good-looking shot. Ooh, a little strong. A little loose ball contact. Ball right in front of us. Ooh. Ray, so far I'm seeing a lot of left-handed dribbles. I like it. Mm-hmm. See if we have left-handed layup practice. Down on the baseline.
Big
Long
three
attempt. Ooh. Rebounded, brought up. In transition. Lost it. controlled by the
Nice
Panthers.
strip by King there.
Yep.
All right, Max Roberts bringing it up. A little crossover. Working against his counterpart, Caleb Love. Left-handed dribble, brings it strong. Lost it down in the blocks. Panthers will retain possession. Working around the perimeter here. Shot. Just off. CBC rebounds, pushes it up. Ooh, looks like he got away with the...
Well, I guess that was a good no call.
Right. And we've got a loose ball foul. Is that on Bradford? Wow. Wow. Cadets inbound. Long three attempt. Ooh. Bradford landed awkwardly, but his teammate got the rebound. Max pushing it up. Oh, entry pass.
Ooh, big hack and whack there. Yep, got him on the hack.
That looked like the old hack-a-shack play right there.
Yep. You're not going to get away with those too often.
It was a good entry pass, though.
Yeah, it was.
All right, Daughtry to inbounds. Denied. Ball will stay with the Panthers. Working around on the outside. Off of a shoe top.
I'm kind of surprised that didn't get called.
And the Cadets push it up. Leaves it. Long three. Beautiful. Looks like Ari Jackson. Jackson was very instrumental in their win over Eureka. He is dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury, though, so we'll have to see how that plays out.
Scott coming in with the stats.
Hey, I can do my rear suture.
That's right. Nice move.
Wow.
Nice
Wow.
move.
Dylan Branson.
Yeah, nice move.
Branson putting on a clinic
Big
there.
boy.
Little,
Like a one-man show, huh?
There
so
you
that
go.
was a little
Like it.
schoolyard movement right there.
I like it.
Is that a Euro step?
Could have been a Euro step. Euro step, spin move, pirouette. You name it, it went in.
Love spots up.
Big
And
three there
to
for
go
Love.
down.
If you're Mehlville, you got to shut that down right now.
Yeah, you cannot leave him open.
All right.
And there's a timeout.
Nah,
Oh, is it going to get a foul?
that was a push-off, I believe.
It is hopping in here right now, let me tell you.
Yep. Love, left-hand dribble, crossing over. Working the top of the key. Directing the flow of the offense. Looking for somebody to break free. Last time that was him. He was like, I'll just shoot. And he does so again.
No, that was a moving screen.
And again, another three ball just like that. It is 9-4.
Referees are going to let them take that moving screen, I guess. He
Well,
made
they're
two
going to
steps
give it
of
to you. Might as well take it.
Yeah, no
Here
doubt.
comes Branson again. Long range.
There it is.
We got ourselves a shootout going here.
Waller with the three.
Double twos there with the three.
Big three again.
Woo, little run and gun going on here.
A little bit.
Oh, Love,
with
nice
the move.
fake.
And the dish. Oh, and a block.
Wow, where's the foul?
And see, most of the referees, they've been letting that go all day today.
Oh, left it short.
Yep.
Rebounded by the Cadets. Love looks ahead. Oh, that's
You got to give him a
Yeah, that's
you got to
offensive.
give him a charge on that. Yep. Yep.
Joshua Wallace with the offensive foul.
I like Mehlville's response here.
Yep.
When it was 9-4, they just didn't. That didn't faze them a bit.
Right. Yep.
I think Jackson Andrews into the game now for the Cadets. Branson pushes it up.
Good ball handler.
Working
Good
on
ball
the,
handler.
Working on the guy just in the game. Ooh, looked good, did not
quite
go.
get that.
That was Waller again.
They're trying to do that lob, quick baseball lob over everybody, and
I think there's going to be a lot of tempo in this game.
Yeah.
Timeout, Mehlville.
Mehlville was wise to that. If you are, I know you didn't get the chance to catch that game, Hillsborough and St. Mary's, but St. Mary's was extremely impressive with that game. That was nonstop run and gun, unbelievable pace. St. Mary's was 16 of 19 the first half.
Wow.
That was pretty doggone good. So,
all right, we got 3:16 to go here in the first. Cadets up 9-7 over the Panthers. They'll be inbounding the ball for CBC. You like you some Kesha, don't you, Joe?
Yeah.
get you some Kesha there.
Yep, I do. She actually sounds good when she really sings.
All right, so where's the superintendent for CBC? Where is Michael Jordan? I saw that on the website.
Yeah.
I was like, we gotta look for that guy.
There you go. CBC taking over here.
All right, Martin inbound for CBC. Love's got it. Working on Waller.
They love to throw that pick right there.
Oh, short range jumper did not fall. Rebounded by who else but Bradford, of course. Branson working, being harassed over there by Andrews. I see Waller being a big factor later.
I do too.
Oh.
Oh man, that was a risky pass.
Oh, they've
there.
got numbers.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Well, he fell
Worked it in with the
awkwardly
left.
too.
Ari Jackson worked it in with the left.
Who was that there? He hit kind of awkwardly there.
Is Pruitt okay? He looked like he fell.
Yeah, he looks fine right now, but you never know.
I'm going to say so far Jackson for the Cadets doesn't look like that ankle injury is bothering him all that much.
Yeah. Man, it's some really tight defense.
Takes it to the basket.
Little too strong.
Get him in a foul there. 24.
We got a loose ball foul on the Panthers. Some of the Cadet fans behind us are starting to chirp in a little bit.
Yep.
Which that's what you expect in a good-natured game. All right, Martin bringing it up. Very, very red shoes on Mr. Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he was giving it to him all the way. Yeah.
Wallace had an offensive foul earlier.
They gave an offensive foul on that?
Did they really?
I'm not sure. No, that's three for 20. That's three for Bradford.
Wow. That's
three in the first quarter.
Didn't we talk about if he gets into foul trouble, it's going to be trouble?
That's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario. Two-shot foul. Wallace first shot.
Missed.
Hits a lot of rim but doesn't go in. And Bradford goes to the bench. All right,
Patrick give you some love there, Joe.
2:09 to go here in the first, and Bradford's on the bench. We'll have to see how this plays out.
He missed the first one. Let's see here. Makes the second.
A little bit flatter arc, and that one goes down. Got a 12-7 advantage for the Cadets right now. Whoa, look out.
Oh, now. Good rebound.
Cadets fighting for the rebound. Love brings it up. Got a little swagger going on here. Oh, that's three triples for him already.
Yep.
And Mehlville wants a timeout.
This timeout is brought to you by Sunny Hill. Check them out at 314-845-3900, sunnyhillinc.org. Tell you a little bit about Sunny Hill real quick. We appreciate them being our sponsor for today. Sunny Hill is a nonprofit organization that provides a variety of services to support children and adults with developmental disabilities, including residential services, summer camps, and weekend travel trip opportunities. Sunny Hill is partnering with Mehlville Basketball to give back to the children that they support. Well, we appreciate you guys out at Sunny Hill. Check them out again at sunnyhillinc.org or give them a call, 314-845-3900. That's Sunny Hill Incorporated. Well, 15-7, a little bit of a run and gun for CBC.
Well, basketball game is going to be some ebbs and flows.
Yep.
They're going to have to find some way to pick up some defense and some offense with Bradford on the bench.
Yep. Yeah, that's big. That's big for in CBC's favorite there, having him on the bench right now. I think they kind of came out and wanted to exploit that and said, hey, let's get this guy. Try to see if we can get this guy in foul trouble.
We talked about
and go from there.
We talked about in pregame how CBC or Davion Bradford playing against his old teammates, how that would play out, and so far it's not going so well for Bradford.
It's still early.
It's still early, yes.
Ooh, wide open shot does not fall.
You get those wide open shots, you have to drain those.
Yeah, that's bringing it up. Martin resetting. That high screen we've talked about. Oh, little floater goes in. Wow, CBC's getting everything they want right now. Branson behind the back, getting harassed. Starting, stopping, spin move. And we got a reach around foul. I believe that was Martin. I've seen a lot worse get let go, and then that one got called. I'm kind of a little surprised. I'm not sure what the refs are doing yet.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to gauge.
All right, Pruitt's inbounds. Right in front of us.
Nice hops.
King Waller. Pruitt sizing it up. Oh, made a move. They call that a jump ball. Whew. Looked like there was some body contact before that jump ball, but that's why they got the whistle and I don't.
Yep.
All right, Martin brings it up. Wow. Wow.
It's like everything CBC's putting up right now is going in.
Right. Like it's just a hot check right now. It's like, hey, just throw this up and it's going in. Branson is having to work for every step. I don't see a ton of ball movement right now out of the Panthers. It seems like they're trying to do a lot of one-on-one.
Yeah. They're not really playing as a team right now, but that could change.
Branson double team in the corner.
Oh, wow.
That's
strip.
Love. He's taking that one to the hole. And there you go. With the flush. 20 seconds to go here in the first. 21-7. The Panthers desperately need a basket. And just like that, Waller has a turnover.
And if you're Mehlville right now, you got to calm down and just let the game come back to you a little bit here.
The purple and pale gold is really starting to amp up the volume here. Final 11 seconds to go. Martin, between the leg dribble. Works it. Working on Branson. Teardrop. Air ball. 1.8 seconds. Still CBC ball, I believe. Martin shouting some instructions. Oh.
Man.
He had West, but I don't think West was looking for the ball. Well, it went from 9-7 to 21-7, so
yeah.
Those 12-0 runs will hurt you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Going into this game, I kind of thought Mehlville was, I thought I don't know, I thought it would have been a better game by this point because I saw what Mehlville did to Jackson. Did you see that, or did you hear about that Mehlville-Jackson game? Probably one of the lowest.
Was that the one that was 40-32?
Yeah.
Okay, and then they overcame a 12-point deficit?
Yeah.
I did see that.
So, you see games like that. Clearly CBC is totally different than Jackson.
Correct.
But a lot of these guys are sinking shots, and there's nothing Mehlville can do when everything's going down.
Well, Like you said, I mean, everything CBC is throwing up is going in. And then on the other side, it looks like Mehlville is getting good looks, but they're just not getting the shots to fall, and they're not getting the raw offensive rebounds for the putback. And with their big man on the bench, they've got an uphill climb here. But great thing about a basketball game, you still got time.
Right. Yeah, it's early. It is early.
And as we say that, 8 minutes to go here, start the second. Look who's back on the court.
Yep.
Davion Bradford. Yep.
So he's got to play a little more discipline. You know.
Well, from what I've seen, they're blanketing him.
Yeah.
Because he's down on the block,
the
and he's looking
CBC
at a
guys
double
over
team
here
every
doing
time.
a whole lot of heckling.
Yep. Well, hey, that's when you heckle is when you're up.
Yeah.
You don't see many people heckling when you're down.
Right.
Pruitt, right-hand dribble, directing traffic. Oh, almost a turnover there.
Yeah. Lost the handle. There's a big three. You get a couple threes here, and you're back into it.
Oh, Bradford gets the rebound. Oh, taking it strong.
And no. We were hoping that was going to be the N1 there.
Yep. West, I believe, will get the foul there. He tried to maintain position, but it's hard to when you got a 7-footer staring you down.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
This has been Davion Bradford's Achilles heel. He needs to make these free throws.
I don't think he's the first big man to struggle with that.
No, I know. Of course.
And that one, Karam's off the right side, no good. There is a huge contingent of fans behind the basket. It looks like they were jeering him right now.
I'm really hoping that they don't knock our camera over.
I see it.
They are playing with me a little bit here, so.
All right. Second free throw. Bends the knees. And that one perfect.
Yep.
Just like that. Hey, maybe they can build on that. That breaks a string of 12 straight points by the Cadets. It looks like a modified zone.
Yeah, a little bit.
It looks like
even your two guys down. He missed his. Bradford lost his assignment there.
Gave up Wallace, and Wallace took it to the rack. Branson brings it up. Nice dribble. He was working on Brenson over there. Branson and Brenson, that's kind of fun. They are making them work for everything. And again,
running jumper,
good
no
shot.
good. Oh, he threw the ball away.
Lost it. Wallace got it caught in his jersey, I think.
Slippy.
All right.
Mehlville coach is not happy about something. I don't know what, but.
Right now, take your pick. All right, Max Roberts working top. Now he swings down low. A lot of standing around right now for the Panthers. Scrum. Branson's got it. That's going to be a jump ball, I believe.
Oh. Wow, from his knees, he put that in.
Hey, some guys just got talent.
That's right. That's right.
Cadets will inbound the ball. And here comes Brenson. I was about to say, here comes Love, but he let Brenson bring it up.
Yeah.
Three trays in the first quarter for Mr. Love, so you would think he would come out here maybe shooting a little bit. Not so far.
Not a good pass.
I think Brenson got smacked in the face a little bit. Just a little bit. Daughtry's like, I'm sorry. In the heat of the moment, trying to make a play, sometimes things will happen.
Yep.
Love and Brenson working a little two-man game.
Lamonte on Brenson.
Love's doing a little bit of mind games right now. He's like, where do you think I'm going?
Yeah, see this top post screen every time. They set this top post screen every time.
I think he's 4 for 4 now.
And if I was the defender right there, if I was King, that's exactly what I would have done right there. But it gave him a technical. They just gave him a technical for that. Ouch.
It's getting out of hand right now.
You can't. It's too early to let somebody get in underneath your skin.
Well, there's
It's
a
way too
frustration
early.
level building. You can
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
way too early.
And the Vlade Divac like flop that just happened.
Yep.
And yes, that was a flop.
Was that LeBron James-esque or was it?
No, that was Vlade Divac. He was the one who made the flop a thing. Harry Jackson to shoot the technical. And it's a swish. Second free throw coming here. Obviously no one at the line. Unimpeded technical shot. 27-8. And second shot no good. Cadets will inbound, I believe right in front of us. I think we talked about, the experience factor. Some of the younger players for the Panthers, I think, just kind of need to kind of collect themselves a little bit.
You can't be in awe of the situation.
Well, you're not going to have everything go your way, so you just got to be able to work through the problem.
Ooh.
Love turns into a volleyball contest.
Wow.
Of course, it comes down. Ooh.
Stays with CBC.
All right, Brenson's going to come out. In comes Andrews.
Comes back,
Jackson. Inbounds. Everybody's in motion. Jackson cuts across. Ooh.
Nice hook shot.
That's like, or Wallace, excuse me. I think that's like one of the first shots I haven't seen go down.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anticipating the pass there.
But Jackson right there anticipated the pass, got a hand in the passing lane. Right now the Cadets have it all going on. Defense, offense, everything.
Scott, if you're Mehlville, do you slow the game down right now?
You can't. Unfortunately, you can't.
Well, I might go with a smaller lineup because right now I think they're trying to invent ways to get the ball to Bradford. And I think it's slowing him down. I think maybe just, get him out of the game for a little bit. Just give him, as I say that, he turns around and bounces one down.
2 dunks in one game. That's a first for live stream FTL.
Right, and we're not even at halftime.
Nice.
I think they're just standing around a little bit too much.
Yeah.
They just need to pick it up, move their feet a little bit more. Both teams should be fairly fresh. Neither one's played since the 6th.
So they're putting Branson now on Love, and we'll see how that turns out defensively.
Right. Bradford with a dunk at one end, a rebound at this end. They got to string some possessions together here. Nice. Pruitt, aggressive, gets the foul on the floor.
You can see the CBC fans in our corner over there. I really hope they don't knock our camera over.
You were so worried about our technology.
I am.
Well, I'd just be worried that they wouldn't get to see this wonderful broadcast.
Well,
I was correct. They are in the penalty now.
Jiren
both
Pruitt,
have 7.
Jiren Pruitt to shoot 2.
I think Pruitt really needs to take a bigger role on his team right now.
Him being the one of 2 seniors on this team, he does. Oh,
no good. And I guess they're calling Bradford with a finger on that out of bounds.
I didn't see that, but whatever.
Martin showing off his dribbling skills. Andrews.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Right. What about being at the right place at the right time there?
Right. Herndon just sitting there minding his own business, gets an offensive rebound, gets the nice putback. 29-10, 3:56 to go here in the second. Mehlville looking for some sort of offense.
Oh, wow. Going to travel.
Wow. Wow.
I guess
There was a lot of bodies down there. I didn't see it, but he had a better angle than I did.
again, that's why they have the whistle.
Yeah.
And they're always looking for extra officials, guys. Big 3.
Yep. I think that hit the shot clock.
It did, and it still went in. That's crazy.
But it will not count, which
Yeah,
is
that's
one of the
crazy.
few things that's gone right for the Panthers so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
All right, Ulrich in the game for the Panthers. Wasn't there an actor like Skeet Ulrich?
Something like that.
All right, come on, King Waller. He was one of my picks to click early on. Branson?
There he is. No, good fake. Nice to the
Aggressive.
rim. He is not afraid to take that to the rim. Oh, strip! Oh, look at that, and the three! Holy moly!
And just like that, the Mehlville fans stand up.
How about that? That could wake some things up.
Branson playing on both sides.
That could wake some things up.
Little lackadaisical inbound pass. He was like, I'll take that, thank you. And he converted, which is a big thing.
Yeah.
I love the neutral site where you get both sides going
Yeah.
really loud. Branson's free throw. Just like
Good.
that. Hey, we got a ball game again, 29-15.
Couple threes.
Mehlville's like, hey, we came to play too.
Yep. Some just wake up a little later than others.
Hey, sometimes it just takes a while to get in sync. Martin working the top of the key.
Yeah, they got the change up here. They've put Branson on Love now, and see that's exactly what you got to do. You got to work yourself through that screen.
Yep.
And
Waller.
sacrifice your body if you have to.
Waller with the defensive rebound. Branson pushes it up. Ooh. Double team came out of nowhere. Now they're starting to move. Bradford. Working around the perimeter. Ooh. King Waller. Ooh.
Got his own rebound.
Got blocked.
Wow. Oh, man, that was a great play.
And that's
Great
what being
play.
7 foot will do for
Yep.
you.
And we got a
timeout on the
Yep.
CBC side.
Yep. Timeout on the floor.
2:21 to go in the second, 29-17, back to a 12-point deficit. Hey, don't go anywhere, folks. We got a ball game.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, it changed right after that ball hit the. It seemed hit the clock.
The shot clock
Yep.
went
Yep.
in, didn't
Sure
count.
did. It sure did. We're going to take a break here real quick. Tell you a little bit about Sunny Hill. SunnyHillInc.org or 314-845-3900. Sunny Hill's mission is to provide residential, recreational, educational properties or opportunities for children and adults with developmental disabilities. In partnership with community and natural support, Sunny Hill empowers individuals to become productive citizens and achieve their individual dreams. Check them out at sunnyhill.org.
All right,
We're back to live
Benson
action.
into Martin. CBC coach shouting instructions. Hey, Love has the ball back in his hands for a second. I think they got away from that. That was seemed to be when the Panthers went on their run. Floater off. Back to Love. Jump step.
Oh, got him on a jump ball. Jump ball.
Wow.
Nice play there by King Waller.
That should be Panthers ball. All right, Ulrich and Roberts working
Little
the ball
comeback.
up.
This is a bad
Branson.
matchup. This is a bad. Oh, yep, that's a bad matchup there,
Yep.
and he knew that.
Yeah, Andrews was like, somebody help. He got called for swatting the ball. Branson will go to the line, shooting a pair. Well, nope, I'm sorry. Still not over the complete limit, so it'll be 1-1. Hey, this is the best of both worlds here if he can make these free throws.
Exactly.
Score without them able to defend you. Give your team a chance to rest. Catch their breath. 29-18.
Dylan Branson has ice water in his veins. That's what I've seen all year from this guy.
That's a pretty strange condition, but hey, if it
Wow.
works for you.
Hey.
I like where you went there.
Martin behind the back for CBC. Red shoes in motion. Looking around. Martin shot. Oh, that's smooth. That's their first basket in a while.
Yep.
31-18.
Kind of cooled off. Couple of mistakes.
Well, sometimes you get a little complacent because you're like, hey, everything's working.
Hey,
sometimes you
let's
just got to
do
turn it
that
up and
too.
work.
Oh,
Good block. Branson gets it back. Gets it again. They call a foul.
Yeah.
It's so hard to hear the whistle because
Yeah.
it's so loud in here
Yeah,
now,
it's really
which
loud.
is a great thing.
Yeah.
You know, you were saying earlier it's not all the way full. Now it is.
Yeah. This place holds 3270 according to the website.
Wow.
This facility built in 1997 and it looks fantastic. First free throw is good. I believe he is now 3 for 4 on free throws.
If they can make this, they can make it a 9-point game, and from that, it's a different game.
Yep. Hey, Coach Lawrence is watching. Who's that from?
Yeah.
Herky?
Yeah, no, that's from St. Pius.
St. Pius.
Yeah. Eric Lawrence, we appreciate you watching.
Second free throw rattles in. Hey, doesn't matter how pretty it is as long as it goes in. Last minute of play here in the second. 31-20. Cadets drafting up a play here. Got a couple of screens working. Flips it down. That zone for the Panthers. Oh, wow. That is athleticism right there.
Yeah.
Brenson just like
Yeah. He just hip
did like
checked
a
him.
matrix move right
Yeah,
there.
he hip checked him.
Final 25 seconds to go. 33-20. Panthers would like to finish strong here.
How about a 3 right here to end this?
Ooh, who do you like? I like
I
Waller.
like Branson. I like Branson right there. The guy that's got the ball right here.
He backs it out here to half court. Got a double team coming, picks up his
Okay.
dribble.
Give it over.
Waller's got it. 5.
Too much.
Off balance shot. A heave.
And right off the side of the corner there.
All right.
All right,
Oh.
so our halftime score 33-20. CBC ahead. Pretty quick paced game today.
I like it. Very up tempo, very entertaining.
Yep.
It got interesting. It's a 13-point lead for CBC, and to be honest with you, if Mehlville comes out in the second half and has that same intensity they showed after the, I guess, shot went in off shot clock,
Yep.
it'll be fine. I think Mehlville can't come back in this game. It's
Okay.
not over.
If you go back to the 21-7 score, from that point on, the Panthers actually are outscoring them by a point.
Yep.
So you just got to keep your focus, and you got to keep, you can't let them rattle you.
I got to go take care of a camera real quick.
Gotta go see a
you
man
guys,
about-
you guys just keep on yakking,
Okay.
and I appreciate that.
So what I've seen from CBC, there was a time in this game where everything was going in for them, and it was going in like swish, swish, swish every time.
They definitely had swagger, yes.
What was Mehlville doing? I mean, were they not keeping someone? Were they keeping someone open like a Love, or were they keeping?
I think they were getting caught up in a lot of screens, and I think it was just a confidence where if you look at what CBC was doing, Love was handling the ball, he was instituting the offense, and then in that second quarter, they really went away from him, and I don't understand that because he was 4 for 4 on threes, and I mean, he was dancing, and he was like, hey, I can do whatever I want. And then they went away from him, and he seemed to get a little bit cold after that.
Don't you think maybe Mehlville realized that and made an adjustment?
To an extent, but I also think that they could have worked and they could have got him more shots.
Davion Bradford, first quarter in this one, didn't necessarily get into. Did he get into foul trouble? Because
Yes.
so he got into foul trouble.
Either had 2 or 3, I don't remember.
And that can't happen. So hopefully in the second half we see a different Davion Bradford. He needs to be in that paint. He needs to be getting rebounds.
He needs to forget the first quarter. That second quarter he was playing with all the fouls, but he was still aggressive and he was smart.
Yeah, he was playing. See, in a game like this where the state semifinals is on the line, you can't let this situation get to you. I know I keep bringing that up, but it's easier said than done, Scott.
It is, but I think, like I said, you've got a more seasoned, crew with CBC, and then you've got Mehlville, who's got some younger players who are just kind of like, that adrenaline gets going, and they're like, man, I got to make a play, which I understand, but you also got to go in the flow of the offense, and that's where the coach has got to be like, all right, who do we need to get in there, and who's going to settle us down?
Yeah, who do we need to get there? Who's going to settle down? Who was your best player from Mehlville in that first half? Who was the guy that, because to me it was Dylan Branson, just because the guy, for some reason, when it looks like he doesn't have a play, he makes it to where he has a play every time.
I cannot disagree with you at all. I think Branson, he was ball handling, he was directing the offense, he was crashing the boards, he was taking shots, he was doing everything. And then on the defensive side, you know, they fell asleep on an inbound play. He's like, heads up. He grabbed that ball, put it in, got a foul. Definitely got the energy back on his team's side.
How about CBC?
CBC, like I said, I got to go with Love. I mean, he was feeling it. I mean, you know, the whole team was confident. They were looking for him. But they also had, like, I think Wallace played pretty well, and I think Ari Jackson also, you know, had some, you know, impact early.
Do you think what also needs to happen defensively? Who do they need to cover? I mean, there's 3 guys on this team you need to potentially cover, and if you get off your screen for who does Mehlville need to cover, and who does CBC need to pay more attention to?
CBC needs to pay more attention to Branson and get the ball out of his hands, which may put the ball in Bradford's hands. But I think you roll the dice with that because he's one bad call away from being in really serious foul trouble. But you know, on the flip side, I make someone besides Love beat you because you know they had the spot check where it's like, hey, that's going down, that's going down. Martin had a couple pretty shots, but I think Love's the guy. So I make somebody else beat me.
Exactly. That's the way I see it too. Pretty electric atmosphere out here.
What about Pruitt on the Panthers side? He's been relatively quiet.
Yeah, and you know what? Didn't you say during the first half anyway that you thought Pruitt was going to be a guy toward later in this game, which would probably mean second half in this game?
Yeah. As it becomes more of a game of attrition, you know, as people start getting a little more fatigued, if you have those speed guys who can have that, you know, that little extra burst, I think that'll be a big difference.
Right,
because
right.
you get the long guys standing flat-footed.
That's my partner.
I know that guy. Yeah, I know that guy.
You know that guy?
Hey guys, what we're gonna do? We're having some streaming problems, so we're gonna start a new stream here in about 10 seconds.
Okay.
So we're gonna jump off of here right now. Folks that are watching, please jump on the new stream, and we'll be right back. So you have to get off this one, rebuffer your or reset your refresh, I should say, refresh the page, and we'll be on the new stream. All right, we'll be back in just a few.